Ini kan dulu. Tidak boleh bisa ni.
Okay, today I will be informing on how to become a happier you. What do you do to make yourself happy? Honestly, when I first asked myself that question, I wasn't quite sure how to answer it. I have a great job, friends, and family. I'm young, independent, and healthy, yet I'm still having trouble trying to answer this question. Life is not always fair, and it's not an easy road to go along. But it's been the most fulfilling adventure I've ever been on, and I feel that I should now share what I've learned with others. The first thing I like to focus on is knowing yourself, and I like to start out with a quote from Dr. Seuss. Today you are you, that is truer than true, there is nobody else who is youer than you. How many times have we heard, no one will love you until you learn to love yourself, or nobody knows you the way you know you? So get to know the right now, real you, both the good and the bad. Maybe write down some qualities or characteristics, your strengths and weaknesses. Write down what makes you happy or maybe what drives you crazy. The good news is if you look at your list and you don't like certain aspects of yourself right now, you have it in your control to change it. And the second thing I'd like to focus on is understanding that you can only control yourself and your actions. We need to realize how little in our lives is within our own control. We have no power over others, and others will do, think, and feel what they want, and there's little we can do to change or even influence that. I can only manipulate my environment and the things that happen to me to a certain point. Some things we can control ourselves are our attitudes and our reactions to what the world throws at us. The idea that we have little control over our lives sometimes scares people, but it can also be a way to free ourselves from worry. And a good quote that I feel summarizes this category: if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. And the last thing I'd like to focus on is focusing on the positives of life. There is an expression that goes, everything happens for a reason. Some people think that this saying suggests that your path is predetermined and that the fates or God is in charge of your life. There will always be a frustrating or devastating deaths in our society, but we again need to realize we have no control over the outside world. Instead of asking questions like, why me, and why does this devastating thing have to happen to me and my family, try picking out and focusing on the positives of any situation. I promise by doing so, you will find more happiness in your life. Some of you might already have a lot of happiness in your life, and I'm not really teaching you anything new today. If you take any information from this speech, know this: you will always be the best version of yourself, so don't try to copy anybody else. Just be you. You can only control yourself and your actions, and always focus on the positives in life. And I like to end today with a quote, again by Dr. Seuss: be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter won't mind.